Hey guys, so it's important to, I believe this journalist agrees and sort of with this point and says the same thing in the video, says much the same thing. It's important to listen to information from all sides in a situation like this where looks like basically we're moving into World War III because, I mean, every side has an agenda, right? And the truth is going to be somewhere in the middle of everyone's different perspectives. So this is quite an interesting video because this journalist is embedded with Russians, fighting right now in the Russian-Ukrainian war. And put the link in the description below so you can go, click on it and watch the full thing. But I mean, it's super interesting. And he interviews a Russian Battalion Commander who talks about his family history with relation to conflicts and sort of explains his perspective on what's going on geopolitically. And he's saying the war will go until at least 2027. And from his perspective and the perspective of many of his comrades, his his fellow soldiers, like World War III is already started. It just hasn't been declared. And he says, like he said it, he's not kidding. He's saying, like we're not gonna stop until we hit. He said we're gonna go to it. We're gonna conquer Germany. We're gonna put our flag on the Reichstag. He said we're gonna have to at least go that far, possibly further, which is very interesting. This is real life confirmations from people talking about who I don't know. I mean, I've been shown the stuff in the future, Russia invading and conquering Germany. And he's saying, like, this is what we're going to have to do. World War III is starting now. The war's not going to stop. It's going to keep going. And he said until 2027 at least. Another 2 years. And you can imagine how much escalation could happen in just those 2 years alone. It's so there are some confirmations in here indirectly, like of what I've been shown in prophetic dreams in the future. I mean, there's Russian soldiers talking about how they're going to have to do, from their perspective, what God showed me in prophetic dreams and others in prophetic dreams will happen. I mean, like a whole bunch of people have been shown that Russia will invade Germany. Invade and conquer Germany, and then they'll force them to switch sides against Germany's will. I didn't actually know it was against Germany's will, that part. I mean, God showed me that Russia would invade Germany, and then they switch sides. But Nicholas Senna van Rensburg, the Boer / Afrikaans South African prophet, he was shown that in detail in prophecies, prophetic dreams of World War III more than 100 years ago. He was shown that, but Russia would take Germany. But then the thing I hadn't picked up on this detail. I mean, that's crazy. That's confirmation in itself. The fact that both of us have been shown the same thing, and so far apart. Like over a century apart. But he was shown critically. Like I was shown that Germany flips and joins Russia, but he was critically shown that it was against their will. The Germans will be forced to. But I mean, it's just. I don't think you need to have prophetic dreams, really, or even at this point, you don't even know you need to know that much about geopolitics. It's pretty, unfortunately, I think it's pretty obvious where it's going. So take a look at this video, which I put the link to in the description box below. It's pretty fascinating, and it's a something a little different to what you've been posting recently, but completely related to the purpose of the channel. Just sort of a live update from the front lines from the Russian perspective with an in-depth interview of a battalion commander. And it does link in with the prophetic dreams. It's all kind of heading in that way. But as a rule, I would say it is important to try and hear perspectives from all sides that because everyone's pushing their own agenda, and the truth will be somewhere in the middle. If you imagine a circle with a point in the center, and it's divided into 12 segments, and there are 12 different countries all talking about their agenda, like their pushing their propaganda and telling their narrative. Well, the truth is somewhere in the middle of those 12 pieces, so it is important to listen to information from all sides, as this guy said. That's actually very true, because if you just listen from one side, you like, because everyone, informational warfare is part of war. So everyone twists the truth a bit and lies a bit. I mean, you have to. It's just like all armies downplay their casualties, and then they say that the casualties of their enemies are much higher. So yeah, this is just like basics of getting around informational warfare to get closer to the truth. But it's just, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, this war's been dragging on for a long time, but it might seem like it's sort of quiet because it's just like a steady grind as Russia moves forwards, and I mean the Ukrainians are putting up good resistance. They're doing a really good job from their perspective of you know resisting that Russian grind forward. But I just don't personally see this continuing. I think there's a massive escalation coming, and then it's gonna. Well, I've been showing others too. It's going to end in a blitzkrieg. It's end in a very quick, very fast capture of vast amounts of Ukrainian territory. Whereas right now it's more like kind of a meat grinder, like in World War One, where the front lines were relatively static and just huge numbers of troops were dying on either side, but there wasn't that much movement. But it wasn't like the blitzkrieg when Germany conquered Belgium, the Netherlands, and France, and then the Blitzkrieg when they went in Operation Barbarossa into Russia. Yeah, like if you see the maps of how fast that happened, I'll put a link to two videos which show how fast armies can take territory when they're using Blitzkrieg tactics. I mean, in comparison to that, the front lines are pretty much static. But I don't think this don't think it's going to last. I think it's going to escalate. I mean, I have been shown that in prophetic dreams, and I think you likely see, probably going to see blitzkrieg tactics to end the war in the Ukraine. It will be pretty fast, and I've been shown that, and I have been shown that in prophetic dreams too. You'll see if you look over my videos, you'll see I've done a video on that in the past. Take a look. It's an interesting perspective. And this is the calm before the storm, before World War III really kicks in. I can feel it. Yeah, it's good to be as informed as possible. All right, thank you. Cheers. And I'll see you in the next one soon. God bless.